Got you now. Gotcha. Now where's that other looter? Look at that message at the bottom. It was kind of a poet, because it rhymes. Welcome back, ladies and people, to Archimedean Dynasty. We still had a few missions to do and talk to Lefebvre, but I'm first going to get the missions done, and then we'll see how we continue. So let's do this one first. Ruby Boys Mercenaries. With all the warlords, all the names, they're going to get, well, it's not that many yet, but we might mix them up. Willy Boy hired a mercenary to loot Little Paris. It's your job to take care of him. He has probably already docked, so hurry. Go to the station at Nav A, find the plunderer. All plunderers must be destroyed, and this mercenary is probably part of a larger group. Okay, so we're probably going to encounter more resistance than just him. I actually had to try this mission a few times because I didn't see any enemies to the east. But we're going to see the message just now. To the east. So yes, I really headed to Nav A, which is over there. And you actually just need to head east. Because if you go up more north, then you won't encounter the red blips you see here. And where they are now, that's not actually where the looting takes place, so you should relocate to Nav A at some point again. Just
detected.
Quite confusing, to say the least. So here we go. Let's try to finish off the spawner. And as you can see, that the thread was red rather than the yellow we saw before. Let's try to get the looters. Oh, another bomber. Get out.
Target locked.
Go. It's really close. So yes, the red threads means they aren't locked, or the torpedoes aren't attracted by noise, but rather by the looks of your ship or something. Or maybe they're guided by the sonar systems of the boat shooting them. Anyways, you can't distract them with buzzers, so you either have to avoid those torpedoes or shoot them. That's the only way to get rid of them. Looters are trying it again, so yes, I'm heading to Nav A, because as you can see, there goes one. Then need to stop him.
Target locked.
And I can just leave the big group for what it is. Hopefully I'm there in time, because I'll have to try this yet again. Hello.
Power surge detected. Target identified.
Got you now. Gotcha. Now where's that other looter? Look at that message at the bottom. It was kind of a poet, because it rhymes. So where's the rest? I think there's still a second looter somewhere, or maybe the first looter. Let's try to finish these here both. Yep, let's get going.
Target locked.
Let me do my work. Sorry. Probably accidentally hit the freighter. I'm just going to stay out of range, because the range of these things should be like... Nope, I missed it again. So I really need to keep an eye out where the looters are. And I'll try this again, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so here's another attempt. And it looks like we'll only have to take care of the looters. There are two of them, and then actually the mission is complete already.
Target locked.
So I think we can pull this off with a little trick and probably not get a lot of damage either. As long as we just focus on those looters and take them out as soon as possible, then we should be good. Just going to try and take out the bombers while I still can. I'll try to stay out of range so they can't actually shoot me. And that's another bomber gone. Just don't need to get distracted by all these escorts here. I think they're trying to, yes, trying to go for it again. So let's try to take this one out first. And the other looter is probably coming this way too. Are you the next one? Yes, you are. Gotcha. There we go, no damage at all. And our power is back, I guess, as well. So let's finish this mission. Where do I go? Let's head back to Little Paris. Because I think we need to deliver our mission there again. Or get our rewards anyway.
Little Paris. Residential station. 780 meters.
There we go, mercenary. I think it is Sans talking here actually, rather than just general mercenary. Well, good performance, Flint. You are one of the best in all Aqua. This is your reward. I hope this taught you a lesson. Okay, and then we can go talk to Lefebvre, but I'll make a save first, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright then, let's go talk to Lefebvre. His name seems French, so I'm just going to give him a French accent as well. Yeah? Are you Lefebvre? What's the code words? Magma. Oops. Very good. Ah, tell me, what was it like with those netters from Machina Antarctica? It was like having someone flush my brain with Blastax tube cleaner. Haha, now that's funny. Come here, brother, let's not waste any time. Right, what has to be done? Life, brother. Women, drinking, eating, haha. Save it, are you one of El Topo's people? Ah, you're Flint. Listen, Flint, I don't belong to anyone. Not to Barnhelm and not to El Topo. I'm freelance. Good, what's next? You need to find Boris Santiago's mega freighter, the Big Fat Mama. There's no other way. Can you give me a hint? Haha, she's in the Pacific, off Blue Hawaii, tralala. But knowing this won't get you anywhere. Why? Because Santiago will never let you on board. Unless, that is, you get help from me. How are you going to help me? Go and find pretty Glo Zee. She is a singer and your passport. Having her on board will get me onto the Big Fat Mama? Yeah, she is the only one. Say hello to her from Vincennes. She will understand. And you? What are you going to do? I am going to grow a beard and have the most beautiful women of the Tornado Zone look after it. Now you better get lost, soldier. Alright. So let's talk to Glo Zee, who is in the hall. Well, you are quite sweet, stranger, but I don't talk to just anyone. You shouldn't. My mother told me the same thing. Vincent says hello. Oh, I just love that little jellyfish. So you need to get onto the Big Fat Mama? Yeah, and I hear you're the only one who can get me there. I am something rather special. If you go to the Big Fat Mama with me, all doors will open. Why? I mean, sure, your looks could melt steel.
Thank you, sweetheart. What's your name, by the way?
Flint.
You see, Flint, the crew on this freighter complains about everything. Santiago has to keep them happy.
And that's your job?
Exactly. I sing and put on a show that makes the whole crew's heads explode.
Their heads?
Or whatever this organ's called you men use for thinking. You have a mission to accomplish, sailor. Let's seal the favor before we go, then get to the jumpstart.
Alright, looks like we'll be using Jumpstar again. Actually, Glo Zee is really pretty, I guess, and she also returns in the Equinox series. Not a big role, I think, but she gets back there anyway. Let's talk to Lefebvre again.
Flint, I see you convinced Glo Zee.
No problem. Your name has a miraculous effect on women.
Yes, you're right. And now, off you go to the big fat mama.
Yeah, what do you want me to do there?
Find Fritz Rasmussen. Without him, everything else is pointless.
Is he on the big fat mama?
Don't think so. You will most likely find him at Deep Drift, a sort of slave camp for nodule processing.
Got it. And then?
Get Rasmussen and help take over the big fat mama.
Right. Go on. Okay, so we don't only need to save the scientist, but we also need to take over the big fat mama, the freighter.
As soon as you get the chance, pump some lead into Santiago. He must be removed, understood?
It's almost done. What else?
Everything else will be done by your buddy, the mole. He'll probably send over Colossimo.
Wotan Colossimo? Very good. He'll take over the freighter? I don't know who that is, but apparently Flint does.
All I know is that he'll give you further orders. Here's 2 tickets for the jump ship to the Central Pacific. Have fun.
Alright. So I guess that allows us to progress the storyline, but I'll make a cut here and see if there are any other missions in the other places to do, and I'll see you guys after I've checked that out. And the answer to that is no, there are no other missions to do over here. So we are at the Jumpstar here and we can progress the storyline. So let's go talk to the public servant here.
What can I do for you?
I have a jump ticket to Central Pacific. Maybe. Please explain the unification theory of modern physics. Let's go and have fun. Are you referring to the Susie theory of supersymmetry? Yeah, oh, I give up. You have a degree in physics? I did a year in physics in the Shogunate education facility with the Kuriles, whatever. You have seen quite a bit, haven't you? I'm sorry, I'm really pressed for time. The ship will be leaving soon. Take care during the hangar maneuvers. Yeah, I've rather precious freight aboard. The famous Glo Zee. Never heard of it. Sounds like bioluminescence. Luminescence. You know, her lips are especially luminous. Light, my sweet Gemstar Pearl.
No matter what a civilized man thinks of the amphibian Vincenz Lefebvre, he's got a vision. His idea of slotting me in as manager of the famous sex-charged Glo Zee on board Santiago's Big Fat Mama was carefully thought out and put through. The crew of the floating fortress needs some diversion, so it seems I'm guaranteed to be received with open arms. Once I'm aboard the mega freighter, I shouldn't find it hard to enter into Santiago's service. That'll let me keep an eye out in peace and quiet for Fritz Rasmussen, who's being held captive. And if need be, I can put Boris Santiago and his whole pompous floating imperial court out of action.
Entry point 5, Jumpstar, 1,077 meters.
And here we are at the other jump star. Let's see what people there are to talk to. Ooh, there's Mark follower here. Let's talk to him. London peace, my friend. Do you want to join our gathering? What kind of gathering are you having, Mog? Disciples of the great god Mog, led by the divine communicator Horgan, are celebrating the arrival of justice. So when is this justice coming, and what is it exactly? Justice comes with the thunder from the depths. It was foretold to the humans as a black, powerful and aggressive being, aiding all disciples of Mog at the end of the world. Thunder from the depths? What is that supposed to mean? Seaquakes will become more and more frequent. The cities of the unbelievers will be destroyed in fire. From the southeast, the light of Mog will rise to the last war. Really sounds like they are referring to the Biots, aren't they? Oh well. That's prophecy and what is actually going to happen. Yeah, so let's not go to the arms dealer and then jumpstart because everything is really expensive here. Let's see where we can head to. Yes, there's only the big fat mama we can go to.
Big Fat Mama, freighter under Boris Santiago.
Oh, alright, we're on the freighter and we're being talked to right away. You're not from around here. What do you want? I want to see the captain of the Big Fat Mama, Boris Santiago. I don't like your face. What's your name? You haven't mentioned how you feel about my companion. Yes, she's certainly something. What's her name? This is Glo Zee, a magnificent hurricane amongst the whirlwinds in the tornado zone. Looks like we're back in the tornado zone again, is it? It is actually said that we are off Blue Hawaii. So is that the tornado zone? Oh well. I've heard about her. Will she perform on the transporter? Yeah, she's heard it's all work and no play with you, and she'd like to loosen things up a bit. Alright, you may see the captain, but let me know when this sweetheart begins to sing. Thanks, I'll remember the favor, and I'm sure Glo Zee will as well. Oh, so we're in, and I guess this is the, this is Glo Zee. Well done, Flint, see ya. My pleasure, Glo Zee. Alright, we are aboard this freighter, and I think that is a good point to leave the episode. It might be a bit shorter, that's okay. We will have lots to do over here, and thank you all for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Piedrus out.